What up, YouTube? It's a crazy world we live in. Now, I've been doing YouTube for well over 10 plus years, ever since I lived in my parents' basement, and I've gotten harassed almost every day just for doing it, just for existing. Now, being a YouTube celebrity is a crazy thing, but you have to deal with a lot of crap. And people don't seem to give a shit that I'm autistic. They don't. To them, it just makes it funnier. Like, the dude's got a legit mental disability, which makes it much more fun this fine evening. No, the people who harass me sincerely need to get fucking help. I would never seriously, I would never harass my trolls where they live or their job or their family or their friends, because that's just pathetic and petty and stupid. If my shit is between me and the trolls and it's online, then me, the distinguished gentleman, will keep it online. And the fact that my trolls will do shit in the past that they've done to try to take it offline shows that I rule their sad fucking life. Okay, so I had a random fangirl text me a picture of herself, just chit-chatting back and forth, and it escalated very quickly into the chick sending me nudes. Now, and here's where the story starts. One, she didn't really have the biggest of tits, but quite frankly, I didn't care. She sent me a text message telling me how self-conscious she feels about it and how she's thinking about getting a boob job. So, as a dude, chicks can make men feel insecure about their bodies too. So I went on YouTube and I kind of talked about it. I said, hey, look, if you're a chick and you want to get a boob job, do it because you want to, not because men and society are pressuring you to. And she literally made this collage of her naked body and sent me a picture of it and said, and I quote, would you put this on a shirt for Teespring? And two things. One, I don't know Teespring's policy on nudity on shirts. And two, I'm not going to put my of-age fangirls on a t-shirt like that, especially if they're naked. It seems a bit objectifying. And when I tried explaining it to her, she got all defensive. But I wanted you to make merch for my OnlyFans. So I says to her, okay, so use that shirt for your OnlyFans merch. You're just body shaming because I have small tits. I'm like, okay. I looked at her at this text message and I said, I don't care if you have big or small tits. You're not getting where I'm coming from on this issue. One, I have no idea who the fuck you are. Two, you could be one of my trolls taking a random porn pic from the internet and then trying to pass as a chick. I've had too many crap experiences with that. Three, you gotta be smart about that shit. I didn't send her anything back. And on the offhand chance that it was a real chick feeling insecure about the way she looks, I tried to boost her confidence, and then she tried pulling the whole typical crap that female pull, where it's like, even though I try to give them a compliment, they turn it around and make it like it's your fault, like you're criticizing them. Okay. And we have a screen cap of some text messages. So, I would delete her text messages because you don't know who it is. You don't know who the chick is, man. You gotta play that shit smart. Like, unless you know for a freaking fact who she is, how old she is, you cannot just, nah, dude. You gotta play this shit smart, YouTube. So after chugging a couple beers earlier, I came back to the bitchin' bachelor pad, and I figured I'd do a video. So this conversation picks up right after I declined her offer to put her collage on Teespring. Like, I don't even know this chick, and she's trying to act like my freaking girlfriend. You know, she took a picture of herself, a couple sexy selfies that were not safe for work, and she made this cool collage with it. But like I said, I don't do that to any of my fangirls, regardless of what they look like. One, just some, you know what I'm saying? It just feels ish. And two, I don't know Teespring's policy on that. Like, I could get my Teespring account taken down. So I'm trying to play this smart. And this is where the conversation starts. She's pissed off because I didn't accept her offer, even though she totally gave me permission to do it. Thanks. I worked super hard on it because I thought you might put me on your merch and it would be good advertisement for my OnlyFans. Sad face. The life of a YouTube celebrity is freaking crazy. I said, you're welcome. Use it as your own merch. I thought you supported women. Oh, here we go. If this is a real chick, legitimately a real fangirl who texted me this and made that collage, and you know who you are, you've encountered some really shitty men who have taken advantage of you, men who are just the biggest pieces of shit, and you, being the gatekeeper to sex, you give it out because you want companionship. Men are no freaking different. Men are the gatekeepers to relationships. So men will spoil women rotten, buy them fur coats, diamonds, jewelry, Mercedes-Benz, just spoil them rotten for a taste of that sweet pussy. And if she's into it, by golly, if he's rich enough or she's thinking to herself, yeah, she can make that work, she'll give it to you. It's a business exchange. Even though prostitution is legal, dating is basically a legal form of it. And to be fair, yes, I do support women 1,000%. But I also support men. And sometimes you gotta be, you know, I don't like being the asshole that's right on both sides of the fucking argument here, but sometimes that's how it's gotta be. But since living here at these awesome apartments, I try to avoid drama with my neighbors. I keep the noise down after 10. And if I'm drinking, I keep my bottles and shit picked up. Ooh. I've always kept my rent paid too, for that matter. And you know what? Compared to my last place, my new apartment is 1,000 times, like bazillion times cleaner. Now, I do support women, otherwise I wouldn't have created an official Cobra Angel t-shirt for my fangirls. Whether you're trans or not, if you're a female and you support King Cobra and you want to empower yourself with the empowerment t-shirt, yes, I have the female empowerment t-shirts, those pink ones that I made. Those kick ass, strong, sexy, confident, empowered. And you know what? Smarts, being smart, okay, that's selective to both genders. There's some stupid motherfuckers out there. But I guarantee you that chick that texted me this crap has standards too. That's why she went after the goth bad boy with the huge cock. And speaking of huge cocks, when a woman laughs at you because you're a dude with a small penis, nobody says you're body shaming. Oh, Cobra. And if you take a look at the way history is and the way things have played out, not saying women have to, but women have more control over their titty size than men do over their dick size. Men do not have implants to make their dicks bigger. And yeah, ironically, women and men are both pressured to have those things. And when you don't, you're made to feel less confident. Women are told if you don't have a flat-toned stomach, you're unattractive. Men are told if you don't have a flat-toned stomach, you're unattractive. I support women and men and gender equality. Now, in her defense, here's what she had to say. I feel like the only reason you don't want to use my t-shirt design is because my tits are small. Which isn't cool because you said all bodies are beautiful. Was that a lie? Nah. YouTube, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Not everyone's going to think you're fucking attractive. If you think you're attractive and no one else does, who cares? Keep that confidence, man. Fuck what everybody else thinks. Doesn't matter if your dick or your tits are small, if your ass is flat, or if you're fat and you got a busted ass face. You just gotta find someone who says, I don't give a shit all about that. You'll find people that want you for you and they did what you got. It may take longer for some people. Believe me, I know how that feels. I have autism. Most chicks don't want to date a dude who's got Asperger's. Let's just keep that 100. Especially with all the negative stereotypes associated with having it. Women with small boobs are still women. This is body shaming at its finest. Oh my God, here we go. And now she's trying to pull the whole trying to guilt trip me crap. I never said that they weren't. Obviously, they're still women. But here's the kicker of it. What's being called a woman these days has changed every fucking day. You want to have this fucking conversation? Men can now give birth. You want to have this conversation? My response is, no, it's not body shaming. Don't give me that shit. No lie detected. Men are all the same. I thought you were different, which is why I watched your videos. I had to literally take a couple beers to my stomach. I bought 2 beers earlier, took a couple of deep breaths, and I'm like, this would be a very great discussion talking point for a gender relations video for YouTube. And my response was, if you want to have that argument of all men are the same, then women are all the same. Even if your tits were big, I still would not post it on a t-shirt. Okay. I try to make her feel good about her small tits and then try not to objectify her by putting her on a fucking t-shirt. And even when I try to be nice and a gentleman, it gets twisted into, you're a piece of shit male pig. Gosh. Every man knows exactly what I'm getting at. And her response is, men are all the same, and us women are sick of you men objectifying us and only seeing our worth and how big our tits are. Do better, Cobra. My personal response to that is, okay, men are sick of women just treating us like disposable soldiers. And if you can't fucking have a big dick or a big ass bank account, if you can't fix a car and cook the most amazing 5-star chef meals like Gordon Ramsay, and if you're not 6 feet tall with a 6-salary income, and if you can't swoop her off her feet like Fabio riding a white goddamn horse, then you're an ugly piece of shit. But that's a little too far. So what I said was, I'm sick of women treating us men like we're all the same. You really don't know me. Women scream body shaming when they don't get their way. And it's the truth. And what I meant by that, when women scream body shaming when they don't get their way, it's because when women get rejected by men because maybe that specific man says you're not my type, they fucking scream body shaming because women have the whole body positivity movement. But if men tried screaming that crap, do you know what women would say? You just can't handle being rejected. You reject a woman, and you get told as a man, you just can't handle that woman. She's too strong for you. God damn it, I'm so sick and tired of fucking double standards on both genders. Both sides are doing this crap. This is why love and vanity goes so goddamn hard. It's the fucking truth, dude. You are body shaming me because you are making me feel like my body isn't worthy for having small tits. If I had big boobs, you would probably lose your shit over me, wanting me to be on your merch because male gaze is more important to you than body positivity. Even after I fucking texted her, I don't give a shit how big your tits are. I don't take naked pictures from my fangirls and put them on t-shirts because that's inappropriate and objectifying. And I've been texted some naked pictures by some really hot of-age fangirls. Regardless of tit size. And then and here's the best part. Now, remember when I said earlier, this chick texted me and said she was thinking about getting a boob job because she felt insecure about her boob size. And I tried going on YouTube thinking on the offhand chance she might be a real fangirl. Hey, and I said what I said. If you want to get a boob job because you want to, then do you, boo. Don't do it because men say your tits are too small because society has this unrealistic beauty standard for women. Fuck off, YouTube. So my response was, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you were considering getting a boob job because you were insecure about your breast size. So how am I body shaming when you were thinking about the shit too? Yes, I'm insecure because you men don't give us women with smaller chests the time of day. Okay, well, we'll get into that. You guys only care if a woman has big tits and can get your dick wet. You preach body positivity and beauty at every size, but you don't practice what you preach, and that's why all you men are the same. Okay, a lot of women only give a shit if a man these days is subservient and isn't aggressive and can just take her orders like a little bitch. Okay, a lot of women want the man from 50 Shades of Grey with the huge cock and the huge salary figure. Cobra. And you only give a shit if the dude is 6 feet tall. See how stereotypical that sounds? Not all women are like that. That's what I'm getting at. The women only seem to give a fuck if men can get their clit hard, because guess what? Women do this crap too, YouTube. If she finds the dude creepy, she has that privilege. And that's a word we'll get back to here in a second. If she thinks you're creepy, she can say you're raping her, you're stalking her, you're this and that, or you're a creep. She thinks you're the hottest fucking dude to walk the planet. And women are just as shallow as men. That's the bitch of it. And don't give me this crap. I'm so tired of fucking women blaming men for everything, especially when men do this. Okay, sincerely, when the incel pieces of shit, the incel pieces of shit men do this crap to women. It's all you fucking hear in the media. What pieces of shit men are. And then you hear about 7 million women on TikTok screaming hashtag kill all men, and nobody says shit about it. So when people are equally shitty towards each other and women get more privilege in the whole you're sexist thing than men do, but men are allowed to have sex without being judged, while women are allowed to have standards without being judged, it creates this chaotic unbalance amongst the sexes. That's why double standards suck ass burgers. I respond back with, I'm not body shaming. Like, if I was body shaming, I would have texted her and made fun of her for her small tits. But I didn't. Stephanie said in one of her videos that you even asked if she would give you a tit job, so don't even give me that. Men only care about one thing. Okay, now you're gonna bring my fucking ex into it to try to fucking trigger me. This is where women try to fucking bring up your insecurities to piss you off and get you to call them nasty names so you don't rise to it. Okay, my ex-girlfriend Stephanie has nothing to do with the conversation we're having on this cell phone. I'm not bringing up your fucking exes. I'm sorry, but when women go after dudes like Magic Mike who have the fucking Python, Anaconda, King Cobra dick, nobody says shit. But if a dude goes after a chick with big tits, you're body shaming. And here's the best part, men, we can't control our dick size. We're pretty much stuck with the size we got. Like I said, women can control their breast size a lot more than men can. And yeah, both genders are pressured for the same shit, basically. Yeah, and you know what? Like, who cares? Titty fucking is awesome, but that's beside the point. So I went off on this chick. I was like, and I just told it like it was, dude. My text was, I ignored the Stephanie comment and I said, men don't get a body positive movement. Hashtag me too. I didn't say the hashtag part, but you get what I'm saying. I says, men don't get a body positive movement. And both sides deal with this shit. And no one cares when a man goes through it. It's the truth. Nobody if you fat shame a dude, if a chick finds you creepy because you're a balding dude who's got a bigger gut that's bigger than your muscles and bigger than your dick, and you got more hair on your goddamn stomach than you do on your goddamn head, if she thinks you're fucking creepy regardless of who you are, you could be the nicest person on the planet, she will reject your ass because she doesn't think you're attractive. Yet somehow when men reject women for not being attractive enough in their standards, we're the assholes. And then when that pissed her off, she tried throwing my privilege in my face. Men have it a million times easier than women. You should recognize your privilege. White, cis, straight male in America, you don't even see how easy you have it. Oh, believe me, I do. Okay, and if I didn't check my privilege, I wouldn't stand up for gay and trans rights. So go fuck yourself. On top of that, I stand up for women's rights too, and gender equality. Like, fuck you, dude. LOL, women have more privilege. Look at divorce courts. I do see how good I have. It's like I said, you don't know me. You just mad because I'm a gentleman and I don't know you. Basically me saying, hey, I told you before, I don't care how big your tits are. I'm not putting, just because you make a collage of your naked body doesn't mean, like how fucking narcissistic. I'm like, honey, create it for your own create your own fucking Teespring. I don't know who you are. I don't know how old you are. And I don't know Teespring's fucking policy on new t-shirt designs. So no, I'm not going to fucking, Jesus Christ, YouTube. You want to talk about privilege? This is why in Love and Vanity, both genders have privilege, both genders are victims, both genders are oppressed, both genders are depressed. Both genders use each other, both genders abuse each other. Women will use you for your money and whenever they feel like getting some dick. And maybe if they want a fucking baby so they can pump one out, and if they get sick of your ass, they have that as a plan B. Divorce your ass, and hey, look, now you're paying child support for your fucking ex-wife's bullshit. You want to talk about privilege? Men cannot divorce women and make them pay the fucking money. So this is why men are allowed to make more money than women. You want to talk about the wage gap? It's because women can divorce your ass and charge you money for child support. But I think that's bullshit. Regardless of women can get away with that crap or not, I still think and say women should get paid the same amount of fucking money as a man. I demand equal pay for both sexes, regardless of if women can take advantage of the court system and screw men out of every penny and dime they have. Are you a gentleman? Question mark. All you do lately on streams is speak really graphic about sexual acts. I wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt, but I don't think you're much of a gentleman. And a gentleman would have given a smaller chested female a chance to shine. Okay, again, she's trying to capitalize and make her feel like, okay, I don't feel sorry for her because she's got small boobs, because there are dudes who are more of an ass man, first of all. And second of all, I already told this broad that I don't give a shit if your tits are big or not. I'm not putting you on a goddamn shirt on my Teespring. If I was such a fucking pig, I would have said, yeah, I don't give a fuck if your tits are small, whether I like big boobs or not. See, a pig would have been like, yeah, I like big boobs, but I don't care. I want to see them, so here, we'll put them on T-shirts. But no, I'm not like that. If you know what I'm saying, I'm sorry, but most chicks don't just send dudes titty pics like that, unless it's your boyfriend. Usually you hear about dudes spamming chicks with dick pics and nobody wants to see it. So that led me to think this is either a troll who's a dude pretending to be a small titty chick trying to fuck with me, or legit, if it is a chick who really is like this, then here's my side of the fucking argument. So I repeated to her for the 1,000th fucking time, I would not put any of my fangirls' naked pictures on a t-shirt, regardless of how big their titties are. And you want to talk about privilege? You're a white cis female, which she was. She was a white female. So how was it? So how was it body shaming if I make the if I make the exception for all titty sizes? My point exactly. If I treat my fangirls who have bigger titties the same way, like, hey, nice titties, thanks for sending them. No, I'm not going to share this with anyone, let alone put it on a fucking t-shirt. That's just, seriously? Oh, but right, I'm a total pig, huh? Yeah, right. I'm giving you a consent to use my images and likeness, and I went to the trouble of taking those pictures, editing them on a goth t-shirt design, and it sucks that because I don't have big titties, you won't even give me the time of day. You say you won't put any fangirl on them, but I don't believe that because men are all lying pigs. At this point, I'm about this close to blocking the chick. I send her 2 messages and I blocked her. And I says, this is going to be a great discussion for my YouTube channel. Holy shit, YouTube. People suck. I need a beer. So my response was, if you don't believe me, that's your choice. And you know what? I'm getting so fucking tired of women saying crap like all men are just pigs. You would not like it if men said all women are just cunts. So how about you think about that for a second? And while that's the truth, that is the goddamn truth. If you got an incel piece of shit male who refers to women as all cunts, women lose their goddamn shit. Like, how dare you, asshole? Well, it's cool for women to call us all pigs. We need to stop, man shaming and gender shaming and fucking, what's the word, generation shaming. Okay, man shaming because you've had a couple of shitty dates Not my fault. I'm a decent motherfucker. Generation shaming because men from the 1950s treated women like shit. So men today who are decent are going, what the fuck did I do? It's the fucking truth. And I finished it with, plus nobody says shit when the chick thinks your dick is too small and your biceps are too small. And then I blocked her ass. The fucking hypocrisy on both sides just makes me want to fucking spit, dude. Just like, ridiculous, YouTube. If you tell a chick you're too fat and need to go to the gym and work it out and get a six-pack abs, she looks at you and says you're a fucking body-shaming piece of shit. But when she says it, you better do it, otherwise you ain't getting no pussy unless you find a chick who don't give a fuck that you're fat. And that's pretty much how it works for chicks who have small titties. Like, you want to bitch at a dude because he doesn't like big titties? Fuck him and find a dude who likes big, small titties. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm so fucking tired of women. As long as you're not creeping on people under the age, if you know what I'm saying, who gives a fuck if you have a preference? Like, fuck, this is irritating. Like, one, I don't know who the fuck this chick is. Two, I don't know how old she fucking is. Three, it could be one of my fucking trolls taking a porno picture or a naked picture, you know what I'm saying, from the internet and pretending to be a chick. I've had some really fucked off experiences with that crap, so I'm a lot more careful now. But other than that, how the fuck are you Cobras doing this fine evening? It's fucking 8 o'clock. I'm gonna grab some water. No, I'm out of soda pop at the moment, but that's just alright. I'm gonna make a shit ton of wands. I'm gonna get some sandpaper tomorrow. And then collect some more wand wood so I can make some more wands. Sell them on Etsy and make some money. No, you know what? I don't give a shit if you call me a creep. I'm used to hearing it at this point. And you want to talk some real fucking truth. If a woman hasn't had a man in 3 years and she's lonely, what do you think she's going to talk about? It's human nature. Kiss my ass. Hope y'all are doing good. I'm not showing the crotch hole. This ain't OnlyFans or Chatterbait. This is YouTube. We all die alone, though. I hate to tell you that, black heart, but everyone dies alone, regardless if you have someone to spend life with or not. So that'll make getting rejected a little less depressing. When you realize it doesn't matter if you get rejected or not on the dating scene, you're still gonna die alone. You know what I'm saying? Either with your grandkids surrounding your deathbed or no one. Both options sound depressing, to be honest. Grandkids, great grandkids, great grandkids, great, 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 you know what I'm saying? That's part of it, actually. You die alone and bugs eat you. That's pretty much how it goes. You have no idea how powerful I really am, face blank. No idea. I'll do a muscle flex for tubes. I might shred some guitar if I feel like it. What time is it? I don't want to be shredding guitar past 9 o'clock, to be honest, because it is a weekday. You want workout advice? Don't go past what you can't lift. Go to like just a little bit under your limits. If you can like barely lift it and it creates tension and you're not straining yourself to lift it, and that's as heavy as you want to go. And don't exhaust yourself. Maybe like one day you work on your legs and your traps, then you give it like a 3-day rest, and then you work on your arms, and then you give it a 4-day rest. Consume lots of protein and fatty foods, foods high in carbs. Because carbs are not the enemy, YouTube. The enemy is, and I shit you not, if you can sit there and just stuff your face with carbs all day, every day, you don't get out and move, then you're going to get fat. You want to have somewhat of a balanced diet, include some vegetables, but if you want to get like jacked, you want a red meat, raw protein diet. You're not going to get that with veganism. You might get the muscles, but they won't have the stamina behind it. This is the problem with vegans who lift weights. They don't consume real red meat, so their body lacks natural proteins. They look like they're jacked, but really they're just as dehydrated and malnourished as the skinny pricks that don't lift weights that are also vegan. Vegans can be goth, dude. That's just. No, I'm not gonna call that girl because I blocked her fucking number. Odds are it was probably a fucking troll trying to fuck with me. Or a really psychotic chick with some narcissistic tendencies. Like, I'm not gonna call her, dude. I blocked the fucking number. Like I said, I don't know who the fuck she is. I got the phone on airplane mode so I can focus on chat and the video. How y'all Cobras doing? So yeah, that was my experience with that whole text response bullshit. It's crazy being a celebrity sometimes. And I'm not even like super famous. I'm just a mild celebrity in comparison. People just don't take into consideration that I have autism and they think it just makes me an easy target. Like, fuck off, dude. I'm tired of it. You learn to put up with it. Because, one, it could be worse. I'm not complaining if the worst I have to struggle with is my autism. Because there are people out there who struggle with worse. But it just shows you there's some really shitty people out there. Looks like my mods are on top of that shit right there, yes. If you're gonna spam chat with that crap, we're not gonna have it. There's nothing wrong with having autism, but society has this stigma towards any sort of disability, whether it's physical or mental. They just, you know what I'm saying? They treat you a certain way. Either they take advantage of you or they treat you like you're a helpless victim. He's doing it. He's playing guitar for the YouTube videos. Now, this is as loud as it's going to go. I don't want to piss off my neighbors if I can help it. It is, after all, 8:13 p.m. on a Thursday. Even though it's closer to the weekend, I don't want to risk it. What? Says when can Cobra shred guitar? Plug that logo. BC Rich Guitars is not a sponsor, but check out that Revenge series Warlock that I custom made. Yeah, you know the one. I need to get my spellcaster fixed. These guitars are fucking sick. Someone requested Iron Man. Yes. I can do this. Oops. Yes. Fuck. Oh, come on. Damn it. Cobes is no. I'm not. That's no. Yeah. No. The only time that would. No, I'm not gonna make that joke. But no, Ozzy's the Iron Man. I'm not fucking. I'm just Cobra. I'm just some YouTube persona. Yeah. So idolizes Ozzy Osbourne and Danny Phil. Iron Cobes. F yeah, tubes. Yes. Oh yes. Since when can Cobra play guitar? Holy shit. Yes. Hashtag BC Rich Warlock. That's someone who was just like, you should check PayPal, man. It's not about making money on PayPal. It's just about entertaining the fans and sharing my life experiences. Well, I thought the experience I was having with the so-called fangirl earlier was interesting yet ironically frustrating. Because freaking both genders get told you don't have a good looking body, or this is too big, or that's too small, and it's just. Yeah, yes. They got 78 cents. Woohoo, yeah, get it. Making that money. That's what's up. Anyways, I do appreciate you all tuning into the stream. I figured that that whole texting bullshit would have made for a really interesting gender relations discussion. Oh, it just led to me fucking saying the same goddamn shit that I've been saying on my channel for months. Now, when I say people suck and I need a beer, sometimes I'm being sarcastic. I don't need to drink to comprehend and cope with people's stupidity. It's just fun to do, to be honest. Sipping on a beer, like, yeah, when you know you're smarter than the idiots you complain about that ruin society. Yeah, no shit. So if you got someone like testing you a bunch of shit, man, you gotta be fucking careful because you don't fucking know if it's legit or not. It could be some dude trying to catfish you or some shit, dude. People are fucking assholes. We'll go for an hour stream and then we'll close her out. Fucking wicked. Yes, you know it. Swiss guy says Copeland's could shreds catharsis. No, I shouldn't do that. That's bad for the neck. Yeah, don't do that unless your guitar's got a whammy bar. Oh, damn. Cobra can shred guitar. Holy shit, YouTube. I'm not gonna fucking break my guitar, you stupid wanker. Now a little bit of juicy shreddage for the video. Oh, shit! Visit with chat for like 2 more minutes, and then we're gonna 3 more minutes, and then we'll close our app. Usually by like 8:30, 9 o'clock, I quit playing guitar. Regardless if it's the weekend or not, just out of respect. No, I'll end the stream whenever I want to. Better not watch my streams. Yeah, that's just my fucking point exactly, man. I get told you better not stream or you better stream. So I'll just do what the fuck if I want to stream. If I don't want to fucking stream, like fuck off all of you. Oh, I had some pizza earlier for dinner. Finally, the stream is over. If that's your attitude, then I'll just block you from the channel. That way you don't gotta watch it. I'll make it easier for you. Because Cobra is a caring person. Oh, I had 2 beers earlier, but none right now, which is fine. Appreciate you all watching this hour-long stream. Catch you later.